Hello, the boat show lovers. Sandy white beaches, sunny weather, and crystal blue waters. We are in Miami, and we're here for a mission. We want to talk to the key players of the boating and marine industry. We want to know what are the changes that are coming in the boating world, and we have lots of questions, and we want to hear their answers. What do you think are the ingredients that make it such a successful company?
It's a great question, and MARINEMAX really goes back to really our founder's original store is well over 50 years, but MARINEMAX formed in 1998, so we just celebrated 25 years a little while ago. I think the thing that has never ever changed from MARINEMAX today to our founders, well before, take care of the customer, take care of our team. Those two things are really, really critical to us. And we just don't miss an opportunity to try to always enhance the customer experience and always try to take care of our team. And those two things, along with many others, are the foundation.
After the pandemic, people are more attracted to the boating industry.
The pandemic, travel goes away, Disney goes away, kids' athletics go away, and you're left with, we're sitting in our home. What can we do that's exciting and really going to be a great experience for our family? And then boating came right back to the top. It was awesome. People started falling in love with boating again, not necessarily the boats, but I want to get on the water. And one of the things we said through the pandemic, if you have to go isolate somewhere, what better place to isolate than on a boat? You're out in the water, you're nature, you're with your family, the people you care about. With so many new people coming in, they're not as experienced. They come in maybe with a perception of the cars that we buy today. You buy a car with all the technology in the world, and in 5 minutes you're an expert of your own car, but it's very complex, but it holds together, where boating's just a little more challenging, right? There's a lot of systems. It takes a while to learn all this. So we had to be even better at supporting these new buyers coming in, because once they're in, we've got to do everything we can to keep them here. We don't want them to come in and come out. We want them to come in and stay. So making that experience really, really good for the first-time buyer was a priority for us. And that means more service people, more training, more education, more team. But at the end, we believe it's the right message. One of the good things about the pandemic is the resale of some of these boats has been very high because inventory is very low. It's been a historically good time to own and sell a used boat. So it's that I'm actually happy for our customers, that it's a little bit pain-free to get in and out of boating. Normally it's a little more challenging.
It's not only about getting people out on the water, but getting them out on the water with the right boat and that fits them.
There's an analogy in the car business that everybody walks in looking for the two-door convertible and they leave in the station wagon, right? So it's a function of really, really listening to the client and then balancing that with our experience and our intuition that says, you've got a young family, a 70-mile-an-hour boat may not be the best solution for you. And look, at the end of the day, the customer is going to buy what the customer wants to buy. But part of that process is educating them on what's your day in the water? What's your dream day? Well, this is what I want to do. Well, if that's what you want to do, this is one of the boats that will help get you there. And just really being consultative, not trying to sell because it's in stock, not trying to sell because I like the boat, trying to sell the right boat for the client at that time in their life. And no boat's the perfect boat for the whole lifestyle of family, right? I mean, I've had 3 boats in 5 years. Everyone's been perfect at that moment in time. But as your family changes, your needs change. So it's a challenge. It's easier said than done, but it starts with listening to the customer.
The crazy thing is, a lot of people, they're so, not desperate, I would say, they just want to get out in the water, that they're willing to wait the time that they need to wait to get the right boat.
For sure. It was, you could call it the fear of missing out was a big term during those couple years. but people just wanted to get on the water. And honestly, in every level, from an entry-level boat to a well over 100-foot boat. I mean, I had a client say, look, I know this isn't the boat, $10 million boat. I know this isn't the perfect boat for me, but I want to go boating this season with my family. I don't want to wait. I'll order the right boat. You guys will build it. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this, and then I'll trade it back.
You've built such a great reputation, and clients, even new ones, they come to you and they know they could trust MARINEMAX.
You know, trust is one of our pillars, and it is awesome. It is absolutely awesome to have a reputation, and I can tell you it's hard-earned. It's hard to earn it. It's hard to keep it. We never lose focus of it. We never take it for granted.
So what's in the future for MARINEMAX?
It's a loaded question, but it's if you look at our history, we like to align ourselves with great brands, and I think we have. We look for lanes, I call them lanes, but lanes that we don't currently play in. I don't really need two boats from two different companies to serve one customer. I need one boat for one customer. So we always look for those brand opportunities, but we're really happy with our brands, so we're not actively looking for those. We're expanding our business. We started into marinas because we think staying connected with a customer more deeply is a benefit to the customer and a benefit to us. So we're looking at marinas. We've stuck our toe in the water with manufacturing, and we're currently not looking hard at any manufacturers, but funny enough, our phone rings quite a bit. And, we pay attention to the ones that kind of make sense. What we want more than anything is we like healthy businesses that are complementary to what we do, and we want to connect with our customer more deeply, meaning we just don't want to sell them a boat and say goodbye. We want to sell them a boat. We prefer to sell fuel. We prefer to do the service. We prefer to do the storage. And then what that customer gets, one call. Very, very nice, right? They get one. They don't have to call somebody to get service, somebody for their next boat, somebody for their marina, somebody for fuel. Just us. And so we look for that too. And kind of reading between the lines, whatever that means. That's where we are. That's where we are.
And that's what the key players of the boating industry had to say about it. Thanks for joining us today. I'll see you next time. Always here, always on The Boat Show.